Hello, this is Brian Shannon from Alpha Trends Blogspot. Today is Tuesday, October 2nd, 2007. The market's closed. S&P 500 finished with a gain of 5 cents, creeping up on those old highs over here. That closing high again was 155.07 is the record, I guess. So it continues to act strong. The market is extended here, but as long as we've got this rising 5-day moving average, we want to give the benefit of the doubt to the buyers over the intermediate term. Really, though, I have a hard time really even looking at the S&P 500 or the Nasdaq. Look at these Chinese stocks. I mean, these are just going bananas. If you're trading the spiders and the Qs, to me, it's just a waste of time while these things are going like this. This China, CDTC, CLWT went big today finally. Kong, there's just some really good movers in there. So hopefully you guys are getting some of those. But back to the spiders, we're close to all-time highs. We've got these crazy moves going on in the Nasdaq, and it just, again, it's great while it lasts. It won't last forever, so hopefully you're getting pieces of these giant moves in some of these stocks, and you're not trying to sell them short. If you look at like JRJC, here's one of the first Chinese stocks to really get going. It went from 10 to 45 or so. It started pulling back down, came right into that rising 5-day moving average, and has been rallying once again here. So it's just really tough to pick tops, as always. And let's take a look at the semiconductors. Semiconductors, again, boring, sideways action. Hard to stay focused at looking at something like this when you've got all that action in the Chinese stuff. But let's stick to the program here. Really needs to get above $39 a share, I think, for the buyers to really be in control of this daily time frame. And on the 10-minute time frame, we do still see a rising 10-day moving average, or rather 5-day moving average. I thought that there should be some support at 38.70. Today's low is 38.73. So that seems to be a valid level of support. So 38.70, let's keep an eye on that going forward over the next couple days. As I said yesterday, this market is looking better. It's starting to heal. But overall, in the daily time frame, it's neutral. The IWM, really, the buyers took control of that market yesterday, and today we're seeing continued strength in that market. I think you got to stay bullish on the IWM as long as it remains, for now, above 81, and then we'll say that 200-day moving average below it as well. The rising 5-day moving average confirms the buyers remain in control in the intermediate term time frame, and we've got higher highs and higher lows. First level of support ought to be at about this 82.20, and then probably right down at about 81.70. So this market, like I said, continues to act real strong. And finally, the Qs, they were up a penny. Continues to get very extended in here, but once again, it was up, and no one's really making money in the short side of this market. And in fact, they're providing a lot of the upside fuel for this market. I would still continue to keep an eye on this trend line here. It comes right down to the 5-day moving average as well. I think probably the best level of support right now for the Qs is about 51.65 or so. Breaking below that, I'd start to get a little bit more defensive on this market. But again, we remain in an uptrend. Buyers are in control. No reason to look for a top. Just continue to be careful, protect those gains, and when this market inevitably does pull back, you don't want to be caught off guard.